So investigations take place. There's accusations and excuses, and one of the terms that was in there it was being said that there was poor battle management.
Yeah. And
you're talking to a psychologist on site at this time, and that's some of the support you were talking about that we might have that an Afghan kid in the Afghan army might not have. And it was was it a female?
Yeah, Colonel Captain Katie Kopp.
And she was making some assessments.
Yeah.
Back to the book. It's true I didn't feel connected with others. The Askars were smoking hash, jabbering on their cell phones, and wandering around in flip-flops. The American soldiers were playing video games, stuffing themselves at dinner, and laughing too loudly at nothing. We weren't fighting a war. We were holding a few acres of dirt while the war swirled around outside our barbed wire. There were douchmen in every valley. Drink tea with the villagers, pay $40 for a chicken. We were in Kumar to fight. Let's get it on. That was my attitude. The psychologist insisted that I go back to the States for treatment. No thanks. As a captain, she had the rank to make her recommendation stick, but she wanted my agreement. So she challenged me. We would play a game of ping pong. If I won, I could stay. I lost by 1 point. She was very good, and she really was worried about me and cared about me. I knew that. It was my time to go home. A ping pong game? Was she like a legit ping pong player?
No, I thought I had her. It was only, it was either, it was probably best I went home. I would say if I didn't go home, I would have never came home. I was just getting wound tighter and tighter. I mean, you couldn't tell me. You couldn't tell me. I wasn't command. Like you couldn't tell me what to do.
You were out of control.
I was out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't doing anything, nothing, immorally unethical, right? Like nothing. I was doing my job, but as far as like commanding me, you couldn't.
You were gonna do what you were gonna do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was at the point to where I didn't trust my command. I didn't trust anybody. Was going to, I mean, it was, I was a one, not a one man, I was a 3-man operation, right? I mean, I was a one man wrecking crew, right? Like I was going to do, you weren't going to tell me anything. I mean, it was pretty bad. I mean, I was fighting, fist fighting.
How much longer was it that you actually lost the ping pong match and got sent home?
I lost it right a couple of days before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so it was like you were there for another. What's Thanksgiving? End of November.
And we fought our ass off.
That whole time.
The whole time. It was we fought our asses off almost every single day, and sometimes 3 and 4 times a day.
Well, that momentum that you talked about in the valley,
they built it.
It keeps coming, right?
It keeps coming because right after that, they overrun Keating. Right after, I mean, it's all of it. They just built so much momentum, and they were hammering us. I mean, hammering us every day, and it was pretty bad.